Welcome back. Wow, I can't believe you're still watching this. Why are you actually here? Like, I mean, it's cool like that you're here, but like I don't know why. Like, for today we have another one of these ominous black samples. If you remember from the Picovaya Dama episode, this one is a little smaller. Would you like to know what's in it? Well, you've already read the title, so like there's no point hiding it. Rosendo Mateu's No.7 Patchouli Oud Vanilla. What do I get from this? Excuse my clogged up sinuses. But what do I get from this? I get the memory of some burned plants. Patchouli, of course, is what would come to mind for this kind of burnt, kind of damp nuance that I get from this perfume. But there's also this, kind of dirty, kind of sting that I'm guessing comes from the oud. And so, if I had to paint you a picture of how, paint you a picture of the whole thing, it starts off very, very very medicinal, but not like in the Western medicine sense of the word. More like you ground up some herbs, those kinds of herbs that people, herbalists used to grind in concoctions in monasteries and the like and apply it to skin for it to heal and such. This is the medicine feeling that I'm getting from Rosendo Mateu's No.7. The vanilla, no idea where it is. I actually just don't know where it is. Maybe it's like a supporting actor that kind of gives it the wet vibe. There's dry, there's dry stuff and there's wet stuff. I'm sure you know that, like newsflash, water is wet, or is it? I don't know. Argue in the comments. This has this wet feeling. This you could almost like reach out and play with it. Like it's got granules, maybe not granule, but like it's got these individuals, particles that clump together, like it's earth after it rained, or I don't know, after somebody extinguished a bonfire with water instead of suffocating it with sand or something. You get this kind of burnt on one section of the land together with wet in the other. So it's this kind of dichotomy of smoke and kind of get stuck here together with this kind of it flow. Sorry for doing the hand signs. I just need to express it in some other way that isn't isn't with words, because it's just this kind of, it's a cloud. It's a damp cloud, like fog, mist, forest mist is the best way I can describe it. And I really do get this kind of forest, gray sky feeling with Rosendo Mateu's No.7. In terms of like what I feel about No.7, I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. It's not something I would wear It's not something I enjoy. I kind of respect it for, it's it's the first big niche scent that really, you know, took me aback and had me try and decipher, like, do I enjoy this? Like, it wasn't I love at first, smell. It's ambivalent. I'm ambivalent towards it because on the one hand, Rosendo Mateu is a very accomplished perfumer. Rest in peace. But it's it's complicated. It's it's challenging. It for me at least it's really challenging. I don't like I'm pretty sure what has me scratching my head is the fact that this is the first patchouli that I smelled that is unimpeded and even amplified. Because the first patchouli note that I did smell would be from Daniel Gallagher's Behold Patchouli, which has this kind of orange chocolate feel together with the patchouli to create this kind of airy chocolate orange. But with this, it's not airy. There's no fizz. There's no space here. It's all dense. It's musty. It's dank. It's really hard for me to digest this sample, which is you know what? I actually get the wet wipe nuance that I get from florals and oud. Something like Arigela de Reyes Malik Al Mutia is something that I really has this great wet wipe kind of alcoholic soft wet feeling to it. And the same could be said for I was in a store very recently and I smelled Zerjov's Al Hat. That stuff, oh my god. First of all, I will never ever get Al Hat. If you like oud with balls, it's got clackers, big, it's daring. The oud isn't like a Fragrance du Bas oud where it's technically oud, but it's not there. Or even, some of the other, scents which, say they have real oud in them, like in the same range of oud stars. There's Alexandria 2. That stuff, no discernible oud from what I have. But Al Khat, it's oud and jasmine. And it's like, what's this? It's big, it's threatening in the opening. But then as it dries down, this shittiness, this fecal, this kind of horse butt aura just, trots away. And you're left with creamy jasmine and a little earthiness, which I associate with wet wipes. This same wet wipe nuance I get from here, and I don't know from what. Maybe there's jasmine here? Or maybe it's just from the if you look in Fragranticas, there's something called sweet notes in here. Maybe it's from that. Maybe it's from some of the florals up top. It's just... this perfume eludes me. I will try and wear more of the sample. I don't think I'll ever actually buy it. But it was worth the experience. Thank you. Thanks for watching. As you can see, I really need a shower. My hair is so disheveled and greasy. So yeah. Number 7, God rest, God, let him rest in peace and all that. But, geez, I don't. There's nothing. There's nothing that I enjoy about this. Even though, still, all the respect goes out to him. But still, for me.